Today, we're launching new ways you can integrate Typefully into your existing stack so you can build agents and systems that run the entire content process for you. We've got a new MCP server, new triggers and actions inside of Zapier, a brand new API, and even webhooks to round it all off. They're all available now inside of Typefully. Let's take a peek and show you exactly how we can find them. Once you're logged in, go to Settings, open up your Integrations tab. Now you can see we have 4 options. We have Zapier, Claude, ChatGPT, and MCP. Now, if we click into Zapier, you can see you can grab an API key or you can just open Zapier directly. For Claude, you now have an MCP server URL, so you can add Typefully as a connector and use it directly inside of Claude. The same for this MCP integration here. You can take this URL, bring it into something like Cursor, so you can now use Typefully directly from your IDE. Next, let's go over to Zapier, and you can see we've got our new triggers and actions. We have now 6 actions and 6 triggers, so you now have more control over Typefully in your integration set. Now, I wanted to show you an example of a good flow I set up. In here, let's say you publish something inside of Typefully. We can now update Notion, the post status. It might be living in some sort of database. You can then update your team in Slack to make sure everyone's on the same page, and also repurpose it into Telegram. So now you can publish to channels that necessarily aren't directly integrated with Typefully, but if you use Zapier, you can now distribute it wide into things like Facebook and also Instagram potentially. If we look back at the API section of the settings menu, you can now grab a new API key. You can even create a brand new webhook. So if a draft has been published inside of Typefully, you can maybe send this into another part of your ecosystem and maybe update another system. Looking at the new API documentation, you've got all the endpoints now completely set. So you can dig through if you're somebody who wants to build something on top of Typefully. You now have full control and you're basically now only limited by your imagination. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this changelog, and I'm really looking forward to see what you create.